Grabbing things off shelves, try that on for size.
Hoist the sails! Try that on for size.
I'm getting bananas, try that on for size.
I'm scratching my mother's back. Try that
Try that on for size.
I'm tying a giant shoelace. Try that on for size.
I'm pushing levers, try that on for size.
Take on.
I'm dancing, try that on for size.
I'm skiing. Try that on for size.
I don't know.
For each team, this is the final round. 5 points on the line from just the front row, excluding the front row. What is another fun activity?
Soccer.
Soccer, very good from the second row. Soccer, this is for 5 points. We'll initiate right over here with standing on that. Soccer, and begin.
I'm playing soccer, try that on for size.
I'm doing the can, try that on for size.
I'm kicking people, try that on for size.
Huh? I was gonna say midgets, never mind.
Worst advice. I'm in Lester Holt. You may remember me from the news. I was fired because apparently in this land day and age you cannot call certain people certain names. Especially on live TV. Anyway, what's me our first guess?
I'm Ed Ferguson from Ed Ferguson's Used Truck Rotunda. If you want to come down there and I can get you some good deals on used truck and my used truck Rotunda.
I've rented 5 RVs just from him.
Good customer.
Yes, I keep crashing them.
Bad man, good customer.
I can't argue that. Next contestant, please.
Hi, my name's Todd. I'm 43 years old. My stepdad Terry just kicked me out of the house because apparently being a Boy Scout isn't a real job.
What was your name again, son?
Todd.
Why'd I call you son? You're older than me. Anyway, last contestant, please.
Saw, dude! I just got back from Surf Wave, and my name's Brad.
Okay. Tell me about it. Can we get some questions from the audience, please? Yes, sir.
Shouldn't there be age limits on those allowed to join the Boy Scouts?
I think I know who this is for, but I'm going to ask all of you anyway because of time.
Well, look here, sir. If you want to come down, I can show you that there is, in fact, an age limit on any of the used trucks at my used truck rotunda. That age seems to be about 16. So, if you want to come down here, get your son or whoever you think would like to be a Boy Scout, I can show him that if you want to be a man, you got to have him out used truck.
Pretty good advice. This guy so far, he's my kind of man. Next person.
Okay, let me explain this to you in the handbook. There is an age limit on Eagle Scouts, but I never made it that far because I didn't get my walking old ladies across the street patch. I'm still working on that. I wanted to do it with my grandma, but she died. So now I'm looking for someone else to help. Thank you.
Yay! Yeah!
Well, dudette, what you want to do is, I only got my surfing badge, and I was in love ever since. I'm flying like an Eagle Scout right now while I'm riding down the waves.
Just got a Carr. Lowest ratings NBC's ever had. Anyway, next question, please.
Fear of ferrets, why?
What was that, sir?
Fear of ferrets, why?
Why not? Can you get a different question, please? Yes, sir.
The senioritis is really kicking in, and I'm scared I'm going to fail all of my classes.
Oh, we have a question from a young man telling us about senioritis.
Well, look here, son. If you want to hop on down to my Ed Ferguson's used truck rotunda, I'm sure I can get you a job no matter what your GPA. My youngest son, Jeb, all right? He's 43, all right? He just finished high school, 2.3 GPA, and I got him working the register, and I tell you, he is set, all right? $8.50 an hour, and that's what I call fine dining, all right? Fear of ferrets, I heard that, I love ferrets. I find them all the time. I like to cook them up. But just, stay straight in school, and, keep your head out of the gutter, and I'm sure you'll end up not on an NPZ television show, all right?
Jeff's a good man. He writes all the dramas for this network. Anyway, next contestant, please.
Well, I've been in high school for the past 27 years. I've had senioritis for all of them, but I'm kind of used to it, I don't really want to leave, because then I'm going to have to get a real job, and Terry's just going to be mean to me again.
Yep. I don't want much as I am. Contestant?
Well, dude, I dropped out of high school in freshman year. My life's pretty great. Scared or die, dude! Shred the gnar all the way down the road.
Alright. Another question, please. One not about ferrets. Front row.
I'm a freshman and I constantly get haze. How can I stop this?
Be cool.
Look, son, if you're rolling up to school in any of your old mom's, Prius, minivan, I'm sure that kids are going to be making fun of you. You head down to Ed Ferguson's used car rotunda. You get yourself a nice deal. I'm talking low APR, whatever the government thinks that means. I'll tell you what that means. You're car for a good price, son. All right, but you just got to stand up to these bullies and tell them that you went down to Ed Ferguson's used car rotunda.
It is now time for you guys,
The audience,
to vote on which scene you prefer between these two teams. If you like the game that we saw from San Diego Met, let me hear a round of applause right now. If you like Patrick Henry's scene, let me hear a round of applause. You Patrick Henry and Mr. Boyce, what is the score right now?
That makes the score, adding 5 over to Patrick Henry. That makes San Diego Met has 5 and Patrick Henry has 10.
5 to 10, very good. Get the calculator. Great. Both captains, join me right up here. Judge Liam, join me right here. We've come to the head-to-head phase of the match. You are behind right now. I'll let you issue the next challenge. What do you want to challenge this team to?
Dirty hand ring.
Oh! Snap. Great. Great. Let's never do that again. Get Alec here and ready to go. Everybody lined up and ready to go. Game of Dirty Hand Ready works just like this. I'm going to come out to you guys,
the audience,
for a bunch of categories, things we can list many things in. And then I'm going to go to these guys, the improv people.
Nerds.
Got a lot to work on for that 11 a.m. show. And they're going to give me examples of things in that category as quickly as they can. So, for example, if it was cars, it might sound like this.
Fire truck.
Car. Ford Fiesta.
Great, so that's how it'll go. I'll be right down here. I'll be going rapidly to each of those players. If they say something that has already been said, they will sit down. If they say something that doesn't fit within that category, if they say nothing at all, they will sit down. Keep in mind a couple things. One, I am human. I may miss a couple things. And also, I have a sense of humor. So I might let some... Oh, God darn. I might let a couple things go to my liking. This will be a single elimination round for this. From right over here, give me a category we can list many things in. Mexican food. Very good. We'll keep it. Everybody's getting hungry for lunch. Bring it in a little bit. Bring it in. Very good. This is types of Mexican food dishes. Here we go.
Chorizo.
Roll tacos. Chicharron.
Burrito.
Flautas.
Churro.
Tortilla.
Flake.
Taco.
Quesadilla.
Enchilada.
Rice. Burrito.
I already had burrito. Give me a round of applause. Single elimination. It's the tournament, baby. We go big. All right, from right over here, give me another category. What was that right here?
Rock bands.
Rock bands. Very good. Rock and roll bands. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Here we go.
Greetings. Okay.
Megadeth.
AC/DC.
Muse. Weezer. The Beatles. Pandora.
Thrasher.
Queens of Stone Age.
Rock Band 1.
Panic at the Disco.
Rock Band 2. Rock Band 3. Rock Band 4. Band Rock. 5.
I haven't kept up with that series. From just the back now, give me another category. What is it?
Names of pets.
Names of pets? Appropriate. Pet names. Names that you would name your pet. Bring it over here.
Bob.
Spot.
My stepdad Terry. Mike.
Turtle.
Bailey.
Captain.
Pause.
Cute snake.
Quincy.
Fluffy.
Turtles.
We're just right over here, another category.
extreme
What was it?
Beyonce
Beyonce
songs.
songs. Of which I am an expert. Beyonce songs. Here we go. Here we go.
The one that was #1 hit.
Lemonade?
Crunchy Ice.
Another one that was a #1 hit. I don't know.
That was as good as that could be. From right over here, another category. Video games. Video games.
Come on, Alec.
Video games. Here we go.
Right here. Call of Duty. Battlefield. Yahtzee.
World at War.
Team Fortress.
Mario Kart.
Splash.
Pong.
World of Warcraft. League of Legends.
I'm so.
Minecraft.
Pac-Man.
Here, another category. You're on the team. Sodas. Sodas. Types, flavors of soda. Here we go.
Pineapple.
Crush.
Just thinking about it. Okay, yeah, there's two last people I need a great category. What was it? Right here, Iowa. What was it?
Capital cities?
Capital cities.
Countries, states, or
Let's do a state capitals because Iowa is a state. Here we go. State capitals. Here we go. This is for 5 points.
Olympia.
Sacramento.
Annapolis.
New York.
Montana.
There you go. 5 points over here to Patrick Henry. Mr. West, what is the score right now?
That gives Patrick Henry 15 points, while San Diego Matt still has 5.
15-5. Both captains join me up here one more time. You challenge yourselves to games. You selected games yourselves. I feel left out. I want to challenge both your teams to the game of 185. You accept. You have to say yes. Okay, he says yes. Just get up here. Get everybody up. Just everybody.
Those.
Quietly, we're going to do it quietly. All of you. Everybody quietly get up here. This is the first show. Great, so the game of 185 works just like this. I'm going to come out to you guys.
The audience.
And you're going to give me some blanks. And these guys,
The audience.
they're going to give you punchlines. So we have a standard joke, and it goes like this. 185 blanks. Walk into a bar, the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve blanks at this bar," to which the blanks respond with a punchline. So for example, if you said cows, it might sound like this. 185 cows walk into the bar, the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve cows here," to which the 185 cows say, "That's okay, we'll go to an udder bar." Very good. Thank you for that pity laugh, that's great. That's what's going to happen. The players will come one at a time up here and they will issue a joke. If what they say elicits any sort of auditory response, whether it be laughing genuinely or ironically, or groaning at any sort of noise, they will ring my bell, they will get 1 point. However, if what they say elicits a response that sounds like that right there, silence, I will blow a duck call and they will get 0 points. So infinity number of points to be had right now. From just right over here, give me the first thing that walks into this bar. Boy Scouts. I've heard Boy Scouts, very good. 185 Boy Scouts walk into the bar. Take it away.
185 Boy Scouts walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Boy Scouts here." And the Boy Scouts go, "Well, of course, I'm not 21 yet." 185 Boy Scouts walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve Boy Scouts here." The Boy Scouts go, "Oh, I'll just go patch the hole in my heart." 185 Boy Scouts walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Get out, get out, we don't serve Boy Scouts here, get out." And they're like, okay, stop badgering us." 185 Boy Scouts walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't let Boy Scouts in here." Boy Scouts say, "But I don't have anywhere else to go. Terry kicked me out."
Alright, take a step back. Come right over here. Think about your family. Think about somebody you're related to. What do they do for their work?
Grannies.
What was it? Counselor. 185 counselors walk into the bar.
185 counselors walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve counselors." The counselors say, "Well, we gotta work on your alcoholism, so I'm not leaving."
185 counselors walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve counselors here." And they're like, "Why? Did something happen? Do you want to talk about it?"
Very good. From just the back half of the audience, shout out an inanimate object.
Iowa.
I heard. We will not be taking Iowa anymore. It's done. I did hear book. 185 books walk into the bar.
185 books walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve books here." And the books go, "Well, I've got all this paper." 185 books walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve books here." The books go, "Fine, just page me when you do."
185 books walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve books." The books say, "Well, I got a lot of pride, and you, sir, are prejudiced."
185 books walk into the bar, and bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve books here." And we're like, "Well, this is a violation of our rights. We're writing you up." 185 books walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve books here." The books go, "Well, don't judge a book by its cover."
From just the front half over here, go ahead and shout out an animate object.
Iowa.
Nope. Cat, I heard. 185 cats walk into the bar.
185 cats walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve cats here." And they're like, "We had a feeling this bar wasn't the perfect bar." 185 cats walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve cats here." The cats say, "Why do you have to kick me out?" 185 cats walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve cats here." And the cats go, "I'll just scratch you later." 185 cats walk in the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve cats here." And they're like, "Meow, my heart."
185 cats walk into a bar. Bar says, "We don't serve cats here." Cats say, "We just want some milk."
185 cats walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve cats here." And they're like, "Fur!"
You laughed at that. There it is. From just this kind of middle section right here, you're going to Walmart, you're going to Target, what do you need to get? Turkey baster. Turkey baster, 185 turkey basters walk into the bar.
185 turkey basters walk into the bar, and they're like, "Sorry, we don't serve turkey basters here." And they're like, "That's corrupt. That's de-baster."
185 turkey basters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." The turkey basters say, "Well, it wasn't our taste anyway."
185 turkey 185 turkey basters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve turkey basters here." And the turkey basters go,
Well, Mr. Weiss tallies up that final score. I remind you guys, this is the first show of 2 days of National Comedy Theater High School League Tournament. The next show will be starting at 11 a.m. Mr. Boyce, what are the next two schools who are going to compete, who need to make themselves ready?
The next two schools are San Isidro and Mount Carmel.
Very good. We'll wait until after, and then we'll come up and make that happen. I'll remind you guys to use the hashtag NCT League if you're taking photos or videos, as I have seen people are doing, to share and get in on the league all throughout this weekend. And also, next Friday, the 20th of May, is NCT High School League night here at NCT at 7:30. We don't do our regular show. No, we have the All-Star Show happening at 7:30. Each school will send an All-Star to compete in a showcase of high school league talent. And then at the 9:45, it's the big event. The champions of the tournament take on us, the pros, to see who takes home the glorious belt. Yes. No, it's a big deal. We always crush them. And every time, perfect record. So don't miss that next weekend. But right now, it's time to find out who has won this match that won't affect the tournament outcome at all, but it's a fun thing to do. Mr. Boyce, what is the final score?
The final score. San Diego match has 21 points.
21.
And Patrick Henry High School has 29 points.